Have you ever felt like technology is moving too fast, leaving you behind? Maybe you've looked at a smartphone or a new app and thought, this is just too complicated for me. If so, you're not alone. Many of us, especially after 65, feel overwhelmed by the rapid pace of technological change. But here's the thing, technology isn't just for young people. In fact, it could be one of the most powerful tools to help you stay independent, connected, and in control of your life as you age. That's exactly what we're going to talk about today. How to use technology to stay independent after 65, with 6 easy tools that can make a big difference in your daily life. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Technology? Really? Isn't that more trouble than it's worth? I get it. Technology can seem intimidating at first, but once you get the hang of it, it can open up a world of possibilities. From staying in touch with loved ones to managing your health and even simplifying everyday tasks, technology can help you live life on your terms. And the best part? You don't need to be a tech expert to use these tools. They're designed to be user-friendly, and I'll walk you through each one step by step. So, let's dive in and explore the first few tools together. The first tool we're going to talk about is video calling apps like Zoom, FaceTime, or Skype. These apps allow you to see and talk to your family and friends, no matter where they are in the world. Imagine being able to attend your grandchild's birthday party, even if you can't be there in person, or having a face-to-face conversation with a friend who lives across the country. Video calling apps make it easy to stay connected, and they're incredibly simple to use. Most smartphones, tablets, and computers come with these apps pre-installed, and all you need is an internet connection. If you're not sure how to get started, ask a family member or friend to help you set it up. Once you try it, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. Next up is medication management apps. If you take multiple medications, keeping track of them can be a challenge. That's where medication management apps come in. These apps remind you when it's time to take your pills, track your refills, and even alert you if there's a potential interaction between medications. Some popular options include MediSafe, MyTherapy, and Pill Reminder. These apps are designed to be easy to use, even if you're not tech savvy. Simply input your medication schedule, and the app will do the rest. It's like having a personal assistant for your health right in your pocket. The third tool we're going to cover is smart home devices like Amazon Echo or Google Nest. These devices use voice commands to help you control things like lights, thermostats, and even your TV. Imagine being able to turn off the lights without getting out of bed or adjusting the thermostat without having to fiddle with buttons. Smart home devices can make your home more comfortable and convenient, and they're especially helpful if you have mobility issues. Setting them up might require a little help at first, but once they're installed, they're incredibly easy to use. Just say, "Hey Google, turn off the lights," and it's done. It's like magic, but better. It's technology. Now, before we move on to the next tools, I want to take a moment to acknowledge something. Trying new technology can feel intimidating, especially if you're not used to it. But the key is to start small. You don't have to master everything at once. Pick one tool that feels doable and give it a try. Once you get comfortable with it, you can move on to the next one. And remember, you're not alone. There are plenty of resources and people who can help you along the way. Now that we've covered video calling apps, medication management apps, and smart home devices, let's dive into the next few tools that can help you stay independent and in control of your life after 65. These tools are just as user-friendly and practical, and they offer unique benefits that can make a big difference in your daily routine. So, let's keep the momentum going and explore more ways to use technology to your advantage. The fourth tool we're going to talk about is ride-sharing apps like Uber or Lyft. If driving isn't an option for you anymore, whether it's due to vision issues, mobility challenges, or simply not wanting to deal with traffic, ride-sharing apps can be a game changer. These apps allow you to request a ride with just a few taps on your smartphone. The driver comes to your location, takes you where you need to go, and drops you off right at your destination. It's like having a personal chauffeur, but without the cost or hassle of owning a car. Plus, ride-sharing apps are incredibly easy to use. Once you download the app and set up your account, you simply enter your destination, choose your ride, and wait for the driver to arrive. If you're not sure how to get started, ask a family member or friend to help you set it up. It's a convenient and reliable way to get around, whether you're running errands, going to a doctor's appointment, or meeting friends for lunch. Next up is online grocery delivery services like Instacart or Amazon Fresh. If getting to the store is a challenge, or if you simply prefer the convenience of shopping from home, these services can be a lifesaver. With online grocery delivery, you can browse your favorite store's inventory, add items to your cart, and schedule a delivery right to your door. Many services even allow you to choose specific delivery windows, so you can plan your day around it. And if you're not sure what to buy, you can save your favorite items or create a shopping list to make future orders even easier. Online grocery delivery is a great way to save time and energy, and it ensures that you always have the essentials on hand. Plus, it's a safer option if you're concerned about crowded stores or inclement weather. The sixth tool we're going to cover is health monitoring devices, like smartwatches or fitness trackers. These devices can help you keep track of your health in real time, giving you valuable insights into your activity levels, heart rate, sleep patterns, and more. For example, a smartwatch can remind you to move if you've been sitting too long, track your steps throughout the day, or even alert you if your heart rate is unusually high or low. Some devices can even monitor your blood pressure or blood sugar levels, depending on your needs. Health monitoring devices are especially helpful if you're managing a chronic condition or just want to stay on top of your overall health. And the best part? Many of these devices sync with your smartphone, so you can easily view your data and share it with your doctor if needed. If you're not sure which device to choose, start with something simple, like a basic fitness tracker, and see how it works for you. Now, before we move on to the final tool, I want to take a moment to talk about the importance of security and privacy when using technology. While these tools can make life easier and more convenient, it's important to protect your personal information. Make sure to use strong, unique passwords for your accounts, and consider enabling two-factor authentication for an extra layer of security. Be cautious about sharing sensitive information online, and only download apps from trusted sources, like the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. If you're ever unsure about something, don't hesitate to ask a family member, friend, or tech-savvy neighbor for help. Staying safe online is just as important as staying independent. The seventh tool we're going to talk about is online learning platforms like YouTube, Coursera, or even local library websites. These platforms offer a wealth of information and resources that can help you learn new skills, explore hobbies, or simply stay informed. Whether you're interested in cooking, gardening, photography, or even learning a new language, there's something for everyone. Online learning is a great way to keep your mind active and engaged, and it's also a fun way to connect with others who share your interests. Many platforms offer free or low-cost courses, so you can explore new topics without breaking the bank. And if you're not sure where to start, try searching for something you've always wanted to learn. You might be surprised at how much is out there. Now, before we wrap up this part of the video, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've covered so far. We've talked about ride-sharing apps, online grocery delivery services, health monitoring devices, and online learning platforms. These are all fantastic tools that can help you stay independent, connected, and in control of your life. But remember, you don't have to use all of them at once. Start with one or two that feel doable and enjoyable, and build from there. The goal is to find tools that make your life easier and more fulfilling. We've covered so many incredible tools to help you stay independent and in control of your life after 65. Video calling apps, medication management apps, smart home devices, ride-sharing apps, online grocery delivery, health monitoring devices, and online learning platforms. These tools are designed to make your life easier, more convenient, and more connected. But before we wrap things up, I want to share a few final thoughts and tips to help you make the most of these technologies and truly embrace the benefits they offer. First, let's talk about patience and persistence. Learning to use new technology can feel overwhelming at first, and that's completely normal. You might make mistakes or feel frustrated, but that's all part of the process. The key is to be patient with yourself and keep trying. Remember, you're not alone. There are plenty of resources available to help you, from online tutorials to tech-savvy friends and family members. And if you ever feel stuck, don't hesitate to ask for help. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become, and soon enough, these tools will feel like second nature. Another tip is to start with what you need most. You don't have to dive into every tool at once. Think about your daily life and identify areas where technology could make the biggest difference. Maybe you want to stay more connected with loved ones, so you start with video calling apps. Or perhaps managing your medications is a priority, so you explore medication management apps first. By focusing on your immediate needs, you can build your confidence and gradually incorporate more tools into your routine. It's all about taking small, manageable steps. Next, let's talk about staying curious and open-minded. Technology is constantly evolving, and there's always something new to learn. Don't be afraid to explore and experiment with different tools and features. You might discover something that makes your life even easier or opens up new opportunities you hadn't considered. For example, you might try a new app that helps you track your daily water intake or a device that reminds you to take breaks and stretch throughout the day. The more curious you are, the more you'll get out of these tools. Another way to stay motivated is to celebrate your progress. Every time you learn something new or successfully use a tool to make your life easier, take a moment to acknowledge your achievement. Maybe you figured out how to schedule a grocery delivery all by yourself, or you had your first video call with a grandchild. These moments are worth celebrating. They're proof that you're capable of adapting and thriving in a world that's increasingly driven by technology. So, give yourself credit for the steps you're taking, no matter how small they might seem. Finally, let's talk about community and connection. One of the best things about technology is that it can bring people together. Whether it's joining an online class, participating in a virtual book club, or simply staying in touch with loved ones, technology can help you feel more connected and engaged with the world around you. And if you're ever feeling unsure or overwhelmed, remember that there's a whole community of people out there who are on the same journey. You're not alone, and there's always someone who can offer support, advice, or encouragement. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a moment to recap what we've covered in this video. We've talked about 6 easy tools to help you stay independent after 65. Video calling apps, medication management apps, smart home devices, ride-sharing apps, online grocery delivery, health monitoring devices, and online learning platforms. These tools are designed to make your life easier, more convenient, and more connected. We've also discussed the importance of patience, starting with what you need most, staying curious, celebrating your progress, and building community. These tips can help you make the most of technology and truly embrace the benefits it offers. But remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about progress. You don't have to master everything at once, and you don't have to be a tech expert. The goal is to find tools that work for you and make your life better. So, start small, be kind to yourself, and keep moving forward. Every step you take is a step toward greater independence and confidence. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What tools are you excited to try? What tips resonated with you? Let's keep the conversation going and support each other on this journey. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tips and inspiration on living your best life after 65.